You know what would be hilarious? Kingdom takes a break after the suspenseful chapter. Ha ha! Oh, that would have been a funny one. It's safe to say that being part of the mountain tribes of Qin, along with Heki army, is suffering. When we last looked at the right wing, there was a struggle, no doubt. But there's nothing in compare to what's happening now. Yotama was amazing in the last chapter, but the reality kicks in that Qin is still in a dangerous position to lose everything. This chapter is largely a setup for the next, and highly likely to be the end-all battle of the mountain tribes. The hype is intensified. It's weird. I thought the night hour usually means the battle has stopped and everyone is in a resting mode. It's why I calmed myself down when I saw Heki and everyone else resting and grieving for their fallen beloved Katari. That means they failed to slay Bunin on the first day, which is a damn shame, but good in writing perspective. The 3-day strategy sounded certain that it would follow the pattern precisely, but with this change of pace, with the sudden ambush and Bunin outliving his two brothers, it keeps you on your toes for what can happen at any time. For now, they can rest for another day to battle. Or so I thought. Kitari has regained consciousness, waking up from a special bedding kind of some sort. Despite how pretty it looks, her wake-up reaction is the opposite nature. It's kind of sad that her rage doesn't come from her brother's death, rather why she is still alive, as well as others when he hasn't been avenged. The Mirror Tribe's pride is far too strong. They're the prime definition for why pride is a sin. This leads to her approaching to Heki to another argument, now with tears. I really miss her usual self because seeing her so broken up is disheartening. I don't think she's furious at Heki for the screw up with the supplies. I mean, she is, but more importantly, I believe she's referring to the root, alas Qin's declaration of war. She hates the plain lander for bringing the war to them, which led to Katari's death. It's everything that goes against his wishes. In a way, I don't blame her, but it is what it is. It's a good thing Heki has a strong will now. Otherwise, it would have been a disaster if they're all depressed. Heki delivers a blunt but necessary words to get Katari back on her feet. If only the power of friendship could work. It's rather bold, or as he put it, callous, to tell Katari to put her grief aside and focus on the war. I'm no soldier, but I believe that's the best option in this time of need. It doesn't help that less than half of their number are only left standing, yet majority of them are weeping, as if the underdog story needs more hardship. The only logical option is Katari to take the role of a chieftain. Blessing in disguise in terms of writing if you ask me. I didn't expect a flashback that goes far back when Katari was a child, but he speaks highly on how much she loved her brother. Fans may think she is hot today. They probably think she was adorable back then. I thought this flashback is necessary for many reasons. One is to completely establish the bond of the siblings despite one has passed on. It's astounding that I feel sympathy for a guy who never shows his face, even in the flashback. Ever since the chapter's cover, this bond always speaks to me, and I find it overall charming. The other reason is to motivate her to inherit the chieftain's role. It's so childish of her to ask her big brother about the chieftain's role while being amazed and confused with the comparison to a parent. The passing role method is familiar yet sad since it's based on the remainder, meaning if the father dies, it goes to the son. I guess it can mean if one goes away as well, but who knows. As adorable it was for her to be amazed to be part of it as well, she didn't understand its purpose. Katari basically told her it's about their people and their needs over anything. It doesn't matter what type of situation it is. Their needs is priority first. It's why he compared it to a parent. Both roles are made to protect and care for others. Granted, it may not be the best to use that comparison to a child since she thought she became a parent to elders. Children's logic. I was moved when he patted her head and told her to watch him and learn. That was a nice sibling moment. Short and sweet. I laughed at her smacking Heki back, but happy to know she's getting better. It's good to know that the Mirror Tribe is ready to accept her as the next chieftain. I thought it would undergo a phase of non-believers, but despite her differences, they are willing to follow her lead. Besides, once she takes the role, she recovers quickly and becomes feisty. She would kill anyone who is still weeping over the loss. What have you done, Heki? I like that she resumed her cooperation with Heki. It's like her way of thanking him. I also like that she can do exactly as he told her to do, and that is to forget her brother's death. Instead, it becomes her fire and drive to fight, and the two will work together to avenge him. Romance or not, this is a really good pairing. So here I am thinking, oh man, I can't wait for tomorrow. It cannot come any sooner with this amount of hype. My era was believing a night hour means resting period, when in fact, the fighting is still on. Oh crap. Hara must have thought, this is nice and all, but I think it's time to shatter people's hope. Since the battle is still ongoing, my next impression is the Boonin army is close to their location and the battle will resume. Nope. Instead, the twist is that they have disappeared from the platform. That's when I begin to think, no, you can't be serious. Once that messenger reports that they went to another battlefield? Oh shit. This is how Heki and everyone learns Yotamwa is in the field and her life is in danger. Now it's time to hulk up, Heki. What stunned me is that all this time I was relaxed for absolutely nothing. I assumed too much, left me believing that everyone is done for the day, waiting for the next sunrise. I thought Yotamwa and her men have escaped off panel, especially how the last chapter left off like they got away. But no, Hara wants to surprise everyone that not only the battle is still ongoing, but they are now trapped in the corner. What did Chin do to deserve this? Zhao chased them all the way to the ground of walls, which is basically a dead end. No wonder King Rozo wanted to start the chase. That sneaky bastard. They burn a pile of bodies while they're at it. Not like they will be resurrected or become a zombie. Bottom line, Yotamwa and everyone who follow her are screwed beyond belief. The sight of thousands of men overwhelming her numbers is terrifying as hell. It's hard to even fathom the thought. Koso Yu is basically saying, good game, feeling certain that this is the end of Chin. Zhao and their cockiness is aggravating. You might as well say resistance is futile. For over 500 chapters, the mountain tribes hardly, if not ever, appeared exhausted or ready to throw the towel. This is the chapter where we actually see lost hope. I know the Mirror Tribe happened first, but it's the first time to see them at the state of exhaustion. They gave me an impression of monsters for a long time. They are so drained out that they already draw the conclusion that they lost, saying their last words. Even when Yotamwa gives commands, they reacted like, is she serious? It's over. We're done. I thought she was done too. Praise the sun, she's one hell of a fighter. If you thought she was amazing when she first roar cried back in the beginning of this arc, this is even more impressive. They have little to no chance of winning. But not only she will continue to fight, but there's no sign of lost hope. Not one tiny bit. Everyone now reacts like she is undoubtedly the king. But hell, her energy and passion are extraordinary. She has everyone back on their feet, restored their fighting spirit, and motivated them to fight until the tomorrow's sun rises. My God, she got my hype intensified tenfold. She has to be a great general after this arc. She just has to. While this chapter isn't action-packed, it's largely a really strong setup for what could be the most engaging and heart-pounding battle yet. It also has good feel moments with the sibling bonding, and Katara takes the chieftain's role, joining along with Heki. The last part with Ground of War scene is mind-numbing, especially the sight of overwhelming forces. Yotamwa continues to be amazing with her amazing courage and leadership. I honestly don't know how they can win this one. The suspense is crazy, but I'm excited as hell. Please don't change the location. Please. And that would do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. Seriously, don't change the location. I know Shin part is all cool, but this one got me very curious. How exactly Yotomo is gonna win this one? Honestly, I cannot predict what could happen. All I could think is that Empo is the wild card out of this battle, but I don't even know where he's at right now. Maybe he is in the base. I don't know. Anything is possible, but that's what makes it enjoyable. Sucks that there's a break, but hey, when the time comes, it's gonna be amazing. So long we don't change the location. What do you predict is going to happen? How do you think Yotomo is going to win this part? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.